Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for My Hero Academia, episode 55 of my rewatch series. So I just got done watching the previous episode where we really got into the fights for this exam, really focused on Midoriya and his, new kicks, being able to dodge, navigate, and even handle a bunch of people coming at him at once while still even saving fake Uraraka, which was a lot of fun. But yeah, let's jump right into this episode because I am looking forward to it. We get to see some Todoroki action, if I'm not mistaken. We got teased that at the end of last episode, so I believe it is his fight here, like right at the beginning too, I think. But yeah, guys, we are gonna start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. The prestigious school. In order to become the greatest hero. Oh, it still throws me off not hearing the season 3 opener, because season 3 opener kind of kicks off the bang. Sorta. I kind of like how it starts off, and this one's a lot more like build up to the song, you know? I'm still interested because I watched the intro, but I haven't seen the rest of season 3 yet. So I don't know, right at the beginning of this intro, sorta, after Midoriya has his mask blown off, there's like a zoom in on someone's face where you just see them have like a crazy smile with like, you see a lot of teeth. And I'm not sure what that's from. I'm guessing that's something that I haven't seen yet. Aw, yes. Bigger, bigger. Yeah, last episode I was talking about wondering how this guy's quirk functions. I really like the limitations they put on the quirks. It reminds me a lot of Hunter x Hunter with like the conditions on people's nin abilities. And it really makes me interested all the time in people's abilities, just to know what they can and can't do. Some sand and water power is pretty cool. Yeah, I wonder if they're brothers. I always wondered that, because their quirks look very similar. So they could have both got their powers from their parents. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry I didn't cover my mouth in time. This is very rude of me. Distraction. Super effective. Blew up a bunch of gas. Damn, it was enough to wreck some of their clothes. It was a decently intense blast. So, do you think that he went and pressed on all of them Just to knock out more people? Hmm. Yes. Huh. So that just said once mounted, they can only be removed with a magnetic key, right? So that means that the Shiketsu girl definitely has it on her, right? If I read that correctly. Maybe I misread it. But interesting. So that means for sure that skin that supposedly was shown is not actually her body. She still has more underneath, which is crazy because it was a very slim form. So how is she even more thin underneath that? You know, it's very interesting. Unless her quirk can I don't know, friggin' Inasa. Yeah, and I mentioned it last episode, which usually I don't talk ahead. I try not to, but shows that Inasa has something against Todoroki, or sees him as a rival, or something. Obviously, we know a little bit more from what they say later, but I won't talk about that yet. Yeah. Cool combination of characters here, though, is what I always thought when I first watched this, for sure. Ah, yeah. Hmm. Yeah. I wonder what her quirk is. The slingshot girl. Maybe some kind of accuracy or something. Because I'm guessing that glove is a tool part of her costume, you know? But so if that's the case, then what's her quirk, I wonder? Could be something similar to Mr. Snipe. Oof. Damn. She's right. Hmm. Jeez. So if they could put one question I have, which is a little weird, if they could put those metal things down the whole time. No, never mind. I know why. I was trying to figure out why they didn't put those metal things down on the windows right away, rather than breaking all the glass. But what they wanted to do was they wanted Jiro to run out like she did, so they could break her things on her wrists. Which now she can't do her explosive burst to like break the ground. So it makes him trapped in this room. So that makes sense actually. Aw, poor Sue. I feel bad for Sue, but she looks so adorable, like wrapped up in that blanket like that. She has her like hands up like this too. Hmm. I'm trying to think of what, like, because obviously I know how they solve this, but I was trying to see if I could come up. Like, I'm not a very creative person. I'd be the worst person to have her quirk. But I was trying to see if I could think of something that she could have done rather than what she does do. IQ. Very good limitation. She has to drink tea and she has to close her eyes. It's very interesting. I'm also very curious about the different effects with the different brands. Very interesting. Jeez. One thing I do have to say about the show. I love My Hero Academia, but I will admit, they didn't. They made her costume revealing for a very good reason, because of her quirk. It made sense, but she always makes stuff, like her first initial spot to make stuff is right between her cleavage, so, she has to open up her shirt a little bit, enough to, like, tease you, and then, yeah. When some of the stuff she makes from there could easily be made from her arms, her legs, even, like, her stomach area wouldn't be as bad. She, like, has to do it from between her cleavage. Ah, so cool that Midori is influencing other people like this. Just gotta save them. To be fair, I mean, you can do both. This solution that she's about to do can help her pass the provisional exams and save them. I like how this is the first thing that actually, it actually confirms that she can make stuff that's bigger than the area of her body that she has revealing too, you know? Because that speaker is a lot bigger than the area of her back that she spawned it from, I suppose, is like the best way to say that. Yep. Yeah, because look how big that thing is. Aw, Sue. Yeah. I wonder how she survived it. I mean, she's, she has really high intellect, so I don't know what she did to be the only one that didn't pass out, but they didn't show it. Handcuffs. Yeah. Why did you come back? Not at UA. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Ugh. Friggin' meatballs. Hmm. Saved Bakugo. That's kind of crazy, though, that he saved Bakugo. I wonder how Bakugo feels about that. I guess that's how Bakugo feels about it. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It's very true. The Class 1A definitely has a lot of people that are good at basically crowd control. CC. Video game terms. Hmm. Midoriya's confidence, man. I actually, I didn't really realize it when I watched this the first time, but Midoriya's confidence is kicking off now. I hope it doesn't come to bite him in the ass later, but for now it's really cool. Yeah. Ugh. It reminds me, the friggin' meatball stuff reminds me of a certain friggin' anime. Ugh. I don't want to say, because it'll spoil stuff. Like, I guess it'll spoil a part, so I won't say, but you probably know what I'm talking about, potentially. That gross thing. Bakugo. Hmm. I like how she actually has gum there. It's a very nice touch. And it makes me wonder if the one she gave, like, tried to give him was fake, but she had real gum too. Oh, Aizawa. Yeah. Oh, I get chills when Aizawa does this shit. Oh, I get a couple more chills. I can't wait to see what they do. Yeah. She's jealous. Yeah. Ah, such a good ending to an episode. I actually forgot where this episode ended because I knew within this episode or the next one, I kind of remember that Aizawa's speech because it's kind of hard to get out of my head because it's so awesome. Um, and I forgot whether it was this episode or the next episode, and we were getting so far into this episode, I didn't think it was going to be this episode. I thought they were going to end on Bakugo fighting the weird meatball guy, and then Midoriya dodging all those hits from all those people being a decoy. I thought it was going to end right there, and it kind of did in a way. But thanks to Aizawa's little speech, it distracted at least me enough from the other stuff that I didn't view it as like a really bad cliffhanger, you know? Which it would have been if they just would have been like, showed Bakugo charge the guy, and then Midoriya dodged something, and then outro, you know? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That's a great episode, though. It's really good seeing Momo and Shoji and all these characters really focusing on, you know, all these characters and stuff. But that is the end of the episode. I always like saying that just so, it also helps me to know where the timer ends, to end the timer for the full length stuff that I do. But basically, what I was trying to say is seeing how they think back to Midoriya. Like, Midoriya always thinks to, like, All Might, what would All Might do, and all that. And even, I mean, sometimes Midoriya even says, like, what would Bakugo do in this moment? Like, back at the USJ, I believe he said something like that. like pretend to be like Bakugo or whatever, and he just like jumped in with confidence. But stuff like that, it's just really cool how much Midoriya is influencing a lot of the class, and also Bakugo too. You know, we have, you know, Kaminari and Kirishima following Bakugo now, kind of hanging out together and everything, which is pretty cool. You know, we've always had Kirishima has always been with Bakugo essentially since like school began and all that. But now Kaminari is around there. They're both like K names. It got me all mixed up. I was trying to remember which one was which. But yeah, good stuff, guys. And now we are done for this week, and we are officially 3 episodes away from being caught up to where I haven't seen yet. And I think it's, unfortunately, it's only like 5 episodes that I'll get to do reaction of, but then there's also possibly some OVAs that I haven't seen, and then movies that I'll be doing reactions for, and for the movies, I'll do a format like this for everybody. I'm not going to try to cut the movies down into like 13 minutes like I do for my Vimeo videos for my other reactions, because that's just way too much cutting. I don't even know how I'd manage to do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a timer based, kind of like these videos, and that way you guys can watch the entire movie with me, you know. So yeah, that should be interesting, a little different, and it might be a little weird at first for me because I've never actually sat here and recorded for, you know, multiple hours like that, you know? Like, I've recorded 2 episodes in a row before that I've done, like, the 23-minute episode or whatever, and then did, like, a 20-minute discussion or so afterwards. So it's, like, 40 minutes total, and then I did another one right after doing the same thing, which means I did record for, like, you know, an hour and 20 minutes before, but that's still probably quite a bit shorter than the movies are, so it'll be interesting stuff, guys. But I'm gonna do it for you guys. I'll probably just make sure I have some drinks. Maybe I'll have some snacks throughout the episode. You might hear me crunching on some stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'm just gonna skip the outro stuff this time. If you want to support me, you guys know how to do it. So go ahead and check out all that stuff. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.